It's been far too long since I've played the Tiger H1. Actually, it was even the first vehicle for which I made a guide, so it was time to dust off the Tiger H1 and get it out of the hangar. Welcome to my new video, that is gameplay with the Tiger H1. As a little extra, I put a cinematic tunnel run at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Let's start as always. What is my BPM? This is my tactic I use before every match. For those who don't know about it, I will link a video in the description. The initial spawn costs of my Tiger H1 tell me that this match is at a BR 6.0, so almost a full up tier match. Despite being a heavy tank, I have to play the Tiger H1 as support, and the map we got is Frozen Pass with Conquest. And yes, that is the capture point that likes to clock up. This is going to be fun. Usually the enemies try to push early at this position. This is why I have an eye on that area and try to get as fast as possible behind solid cover. And this was just perfectly timed because that Russian tank was ready to shoot on my side armor. But now I have the higher ground. Of course I will use this and the fact that the enemy is focused on my teammates to my advantage. I still want to play it safe, angle my Tiger H1 towards the enemy and use the solid ground in front of me as cover. The fast boy was taken out and now I wait for the IS-1 that tries to sneak up on my teammates. Yes, I saw that IS-1 getting behind that rock and will await him. So the first wave of enemies at this position should be cleared, it's time to clock the tunnel. On my way there, let's talk about why this first key position was so important for the match. Right at the beginning of the match, the enemy has occupied a capture point. As long as my teammates were fighting the enemy there, I was able to help at the first key position where the enemy pushed. Don't underestimate this position. The enemy can block your teammates from getting from the spawn to the capture point again. In this situation I play the Tiger H1 more aggressively than I recommend. Normally I stay further away, hull down and angle the Tiger H1. But here the enemy is focused on my teammates and I can use this to destroy the IS-1. The commander's hatch is a one-shot weak spot for the Russian IS-1 since 3 out of 4 crew members are in the turret. As predicted earlier, the tunnel is already quite crowded, so I will save you the pain of me trying to get to the capture point and just fast forward. We have managed to occupy the point, but of course in the meantime the enemy managed to get back to push our spawn. Check the minimap if your team needs help like in this situation. A few seconds later my teammate at A got destroyed, so time to check if the enemy is pushing there. And here I made a mistake to push the point. I can hear the sound of a Centurion in the tunnel and the enemy was able to destroy my engine. A quick look on the minimap shows me that my team is not catching up from our spawn and just a few moments later I was surrounded by enemies. Capture point taken by the enemy, tunnel is clocked, time for the tunnel run. At the end we won the match, I made first place and got 7 kills. That was a nice match and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.